So I just want to make that clear as we start. I don't know how long this series is going to be. It's supposed to be 4 weeks right now.
It's one of those.
But after this message, I think it's too short. We might be in this for a little bit. Because if you have read the manual to your car, lift your hands right now. And I see if you're lying. Put your hands down, Tremaine. You know you didn't read the manual, okay? Most of us never read the manual. That's the way it's supposed to be for all your relationships. You're supposed to understand the principles of relationships so you don't have to pray about what you already know the principle of. See how quiet it is? Because the truth is, most of us have never read the manual
it could also be
about relationships.
Coronavirus! Coronavirus!
Our parents didn't know how to do it, so they didn't teach us about it. Pop culture instructions of the one who made life.
First bit of scripture.
Let me say it again. There's a way that you can do no wrong in relationships when you obey the manual, the law. And I'm trying to drive that into you because the next 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks, they won't be as powerful if you do not get this point. That word principle, write this point down. Anything that is not a principle is an opinion.
And any opinion is not a fact.
Anything, and now that we have social media, it's so crazy because you can post something and have a lot of followers and you act like it's a principle because darkness, watch this, in the Hebrew means ignorance. So
I actually like these like OG language moments because it makes you like really realize just how much you could actually be missing. But anyway,
somebody say knowledge. Woo! Somebody
it's
say
just really
knowledge.
cool.
Put
It's
it in
just
the
really
chat. And guess what I found? The word knowledge in Hebrew means light.
See, it's just like
so
that's
wherever
so cool. So
there is darkness, at the moment knowledge comes in.
The idea that like enlightened comes from, it's like enlightened with knowledge. It's just very interesting.
Will have the light, the knowledge that leads to life. Are the light of the world, like a city on a hilltop that cannot be hidden. I just hear Kanye's flashing lights in the background right now. God, that when you walk into a room and you see a counterfeit that's talking ignorance and it's dark, you step in there and say the
knowledge.
Light is here. You step in there and say you can't fool me. It's the way to go. But it ends in death. Some of y'all have been praying for peace.
Oh, you see that?
And you have not had peace because you don't have principles.
You see that? You see that? Oh, that's good.
You let anybody into your life because you have no standard. You have no principle. Why do I need a manual? Come on, let's be honest. I got a new car. Put it in drive, put the key in the ignition. Why read the manual? The reason is most of us are paying for things that we don't get the full benefit of.
This manual point is great. I was just thinking about Halo 3 and how my family had it for years before we had an Xbox 360. And so me and my siblings just poured over the manual and knew like all of the things in the book, all the things in the game before we ever actually saw any gameplay. And there's this point where it just talks about like counter-sniping jackals and how that's supposed to be difficult. I felt elite, pun fully intended, when I got one first, like when I actually counter-sniped it. But it's just the same concept. Like I wouldn't be as aware of those things. I wouldn't work towards those things until I saw that. So
mind, the manufacturer's mind about it written on paper. That's why the Bible is a non-negotiable, because it will save you scars.
So during this whole like tangent, I guess Mike is like talking up the Bible, and he's like right. Like I think just the way that he's emphasizing principle is just the biggest thing, because the principles are where the wisdom is.
That's why I'm asking you. For the next 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks, however long this series is.
He just completely skipped 4. Yeah, it's definitely not. This is the third time. It's definitely not happening in 4 weeks.
What relationships are supposed to. Look for more knowledge. Haven't you read something? Hasn't the light come on in the scripture?
Seems like the purpose of the scripture is sort of like just focus on the root and not a symptom. So
the beginning,
that's good.
God. This basketball is worth about $40 million a year. Football. Just give it to me. Here we go. This football right here, in my hands,
yeah.
it's worth about $12.
These sports balls are color coordinated.
This club right here,
The club?
in my hands, it's worth about $50.
Yeah, I think the idea is just that tools only can do so
Topgolf,
much, and at some point it becomes
I'll give you the
up to
business.
the user, the hands using the tool, how effective that tool becomes, which is great. Yeah. Okay. That's it. I'm quite glad the series is a thing. The original transformation goals, relationship goals, was my introduction to Transformation Church, Mike Todd, just deepening of my faith and recognizing where God had been present. So I'm excited to see what comes next. I'm excited to see what else this series has for the next, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks. Not sure if I'll do this kind of stream of conscious thought type thing video again, but definitely be tuning into this.
Knowledge